So, I'll be honest, this may be one of the most important videos I've posted to date, and this is why. Experience means a lot within this reality, and right now is like moments after I just had like a legit experience where, in line with the idea of like naturally, our brains naturally being able to produce DMT, that idea, well, I'm hesitant to tell you exactly what brought it into being. It was an open-eyed meditation. Like, this information, like, it's because before, like, okay, it's obvious what I did, but I just want to stress this first, that if you're watching this video, I'll explain to you what I did in a second, but if you're watching this video, like, I didn't stay in it too long. Like, this was like the first time, like, I've done meditation on exercise ball and done like open-eyed meditation on mirrors, and that's like been my training, but I've never, as much as this option's been available to me, this is the first time I did like another form of open-eyed meditation mini ceremony thing that I was doing that allowed me to like blatantly, like, I know what like stuff looks like in terms of just like this, and then like when things are in DMT mode, things are different, and I could see that with like the open-eyed meditation without moving my eyes. Okay, I'll explain to you what I did in a second, but I just want to emphasize that like I didn't stay in it longer than like I felt was like necessary at the time. After this video, I'll go back into it, but like there's a legit energy that's going on here. There's like a, like a part of a human experience, but I can tell like my crown chakra, like I can feel it, it's like working a muscle. And especially if it's something that we haven't really used much, which is like opening up the third eye. I want to emphasize that this is something that we need to be like mindful of, like be intelligent about, and be like cautious as well in terms of just being mindful of the fact that if you overwork any muscle, you could hurt it, in that sense. So this is what I did. It's obvious, like I said. Okay, so I'm sitting here on my bed. I was journaling and stuff, and I posted the link to that thing in the background that you can see right now, the visualizer. That is like a flash program off the internet from a long time ago that I've kept archived on the Paradigm Shift website. I'll just get up and show you anyways. And I've been listening to music. And so I was listening to music, well, I'm just going in space, well, meditating on this from a distance. When it was straight on like this, sorry, I'm trying to film this at the same time, when it was straight on like that, and when I press escape on the mouse, so it's your standard hexagram, but it breathes. It's like this beautiful breathing pattern, and I was syncing up my breath with it, open-eyed meditation, not blinking. So again, like, okay, let me just sit back down and explain this properly. I was sitting here meditating, open-eyed meditation, looking at that, like looking at the middle, without blinking, because this is like part of, like, I've talked about open-eyed meditation before, but like part of what my guess was, now I like legitimately experienced it, is that like when the brain is in stillness, when the body is in stillness, that is like when like the body has the potential to naturally release DMT. But as soon as you shake and move and everything, like it flushes it out of the brain and everything looks normal. But again, like DMT is sort of like it's the bridge between like normal reality and that version of reality. At the very least, that's the easiest way to explain it, I think. So when it's in there, bridge is open. When it's out of there, when it's flushed out, which the brain will naturally do right away, which again is like why, like with ayahuasca and like the Syrian Rue and stuff, the MAOIs, that's why it will last longer. But without MAOIs, which is normal baseline reality, natural brain will just flush out right away. So that's why, like, when you wake up in the morning, you get out of bed, you have like, you're partly in the dream world, and sometimes you'll feel like sort of the DMT, but like within the moments that you like get up and get out of bed, you'll like forget your dreams, because that DMT is also related to like connection between higher dimensional hyperspace, where extra information is stored about this reality, which is always here as well. So yeah, my experience was I was open-eyed meditation, looking at that, and basically like goldenish light, and like very much like feeling it though, but like feeling it in my chakras, like feeling it in my like third eye chakra, my crown chakra, like my, like that's what I mean, like it felt like a workout. But like yeah, like very much like just reality changing, like patterns like sort of like overlapping, and like the goldness of like the sacred geometrical high dimensional realms of light was like coming through, and it was there. But again, like I'm observing it, like it's not like I was like, again, it was just like, you know, I just saw the runway or whatever. But it, like it's something, and I did like intentionally, like this is the other part of it, I intentionally like got in there for a while, and then I was like, okay, you know, like it feels like I'm on DMT right now, and then I like went into meditation again, which is, you know, sitting here comfortably, like comfy pants, went into meditation, and and then like through there, not so much like psychedelic mandalas, which I don't normally get even when I close my eyes, and that's not like something that I'm like, it's, yeah, like it's not super part of my reality, super like psychedelic visuals by default when I close my eyes, and that wasn't really the case here. But like it was just more so me focusing on my breath, and actually me like sort of like bringing myself back down to center, and just sort of like feeling the change in my chakra, in my head, head chakra, and just like again like sort of being like, okay, you know, like was coming out of that, because it felt like I like sprinted like 100-meter dash, like, you know, like I was probably only in there for like 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. So yeah, like those who have this information, these links aren't hidden. Yeah, like I was just listening to like di.fm, which is like a place where you can stream music, and it's just like psytrance. I'm not exactly sure what the track is. I might be able to recall it. If I can, I'll post the links in this. I just gotta go on my computer. But yeah, like I think part of what enabled me to do it was like also my prior training, bouncing on the exercise ball and doing overnight meditation and getting into that space, because that's something like that space was something I was familiar with. Believe me, like I've been in that before, but like that time I was just in it more, to the point where, because before I was always on my exercise ball, I don't really do this like when I'm sitting down on my bed, and this was like honestly I was just, because I was playing Geometry Wars on the iPad, which is what I'm filming this off of, and I was like journaling, and then again I was just like, I already had this on, and I was like, alright, you know, let's do some open eye meditation, and it was right away I was just like, whoa, this has potential, and then, you know, I was getting there even more, and then again you feel it in your crown chakra, you know, like that's like you feel it there first, and then your vision changes and everything. So yeah, I mean, looking into a window of hyperdimensional reality-ness, like coming into our experience, and I've always had the idea that technology would actually be like ways to sort of tap into these experiences naturally, though I think it's something that also is more so comes with practice, I guess, and you know, like psychonauts, like I'll go back into it mindfully, you know. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And again, like what I'm also interested in is like doing that and going into meditation, going inwards, you know. So, but yeah, like my head still feels like a little fuzzy or whatever. But I'll wrap up this video. Again, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll post send me a message, and I'll give you the links for the animation thing. They're not hidden, but just send me a message anyways. I'm not going to post them in the info for this. And then I'll send them to you privately. It's not even private, but again, you could find this. People who know what this is know where to find that. Or just use any other meditation device of your own. That's the thing, like, it's not so much this, it's not so much it's like this animation. This animation works well. But like, there's stories about this, like monks like meditating on the mandala images, and they would actually use those mandala images to like portals, you know. they talked about open eye meditation. So open eye meditation is the thing. So again, it's also like bringing these experiences into awareness, and then like having a journal handy and like writing stuff down and getting ideas out there, and then turning those ideas into like reality, and ideally, you know, just like ways to further your own journey and to be able to like help others along the way and inspire people. I mean, that's really what this journey is about, inviting people to realize that there's more to this reality. Like, I think that's the thing that's, for me, really exciting, is that there is always going to be, like, more to learn, to uncover. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video. I was just thinking whether or not, like, this video should even be, like, private or something. We'll see. Either way, for watching this, thanks for watching it, and stay tuned. You know, as a psychonaut, as a shifter, I'll journey inward some more and report back. So, consciousness, reporting on consciousness, sharing experience. Alright. Will he end the video on 11/11? Might as well. Bonus points. Alright, guys. I love you. Talk to you later. See you in the future. Bye.